Stiffkey is a little village with a partly ruined Elizabethan hall. The church contains a Tudor monument and a 15th century brass. We walked from Stiffkey Stores on the A149 Coast Road, which is where we left the bus, along Hollow Lane to the Norfolk Coast Path, near Stiffkey Marshes. The North Norfolk coast, between King's Lynn and Sheringham, is a wild, remote, and sparsely populated area with long sweeping views and large skies. Internationally important for birds, much of it is protected by reserves. The influence of the sea is always evident along this shifting coastline. Currents and waves deposit shingle and sand along the shore, creating spits and dunes, behind which there are mudflats, saltmarsh and reed beds that harbor exciting and often rare wildlife. The little egret, with its dazzling white plumage, is the most widespread of Europe's white herons, yet it can be found in both freshwater wetlands and along the coastline. It is much smaller than the great white egret, but it is much more common. Morston Village Lane leads down to the tidal creek and quay. It has an extensive foreshore of hard sand where boats pick up and ferry passengers to the bird sanctuary on Blakeney Point or to see the seals on the nearby sandbanks. Here at Morston Creek, you'll find a small cafe and toilets, as well as a car park. It's a lovely place to have a brief break, before continuing along the North Norfolk Coast Path towards Blakeney. As we walk towards Blakeney, we keep an eye out for the possibility of seeing marsh harriers. The Norfolk coast has an incredible array of wildlife during the spring and summer. It is the mosaic of marsh, dune, and saltmarsh that are the key to its wildlife richness. The saltmarshes hold a rich diversity of special plants, with sea heath, sea pea, and matted sea lavender, all present across the creeks and channels, creating a colorful carpet that's beautiful to see. Britain's largest wader, the curlew, is widespread on all coasts, especially when breeding. It has declined dramatically on lowland farmland in England and Wales in recent years and is now mostly a breeding bird of northern moorland and bogs. With its very long down-curved bill, distinctive calls, and lovely song, the curlew is hard to mistake for any common bird apart from a whimbrel. Other birds to look out for include the oystercatcher, terns, and gulls. Not forgetting the red-throated diver, widgeon, teal, grey plover, sanderling, snipe, reed bunting. There are also plenty of plants to look out for, including glasswort, sea rocket, sea aster, and great willow herb. Blakeney is a popular sailing village, where its high street runs down to the harbour. The houses are built using rounded flints and have brightly coloured doors. At Blakeney Quay, fishing boats bob on the tide or sit on the mud within the channel that winds down to the sea. Blakeney Point Nature Reserve is a shingle spit of land. Boats ferry passengers to see the seals and rare birds here. The early English church of St. Nicholas overlooks the marshes and sea, with a second tower probably built as a shipping beacon. The late afternoon sun is starting to cast longer shadows, and now we finished our walk today from Stiffkey, covering about 4.5 miles. We've had a drink, plus a slice of cake, and now it's time to head home. As always, thanks for watching. Please hit the like and notification bell and subscribe to my channel for new upcoming videos. Until next time, please take care.